Hey, everybody, welcome to this week's Lotus Lounge. It's April 22nd, 2024. And as always, I'm Chad B, joined by the very lovely Carrie B. And if everybody's very unlucky, Kit Kat will show up because he's like laying right literally on the computer for the show. He wants to be famous. Yes. So anyway, last week we talked about 5 reasons to support lymphatic cleansing, and this week we're continuing that discussion because it's really actually a pretty important topic. I think Carrie would agree because it's her idea. But stagnant lymph and the appearance of the skin. Why stimulate lymphatic outflow is what we're talking about today. Because a stagnatic lymphatic system can have various negative effects on the skin. This is our favorite topic, skin, mainly because the lymphatic system is responsible for waste removal, immune function, fluid balance, and neuromuscular function. So without much further ado, here are the ways that a stagnant lymphatic system can affect how your skin looks and feels. So we're going to go over 5 things. And the first is toxicity buildup. Carrie, I throw it over to you. Mm-hmm.
Yes, since the lymphatic system is our waste removal system, it keeps our cells clear and functioning. A buildup of toxins can cause inflammation, it can cause irritation, and it's a main contributor to skin issues such as acne, eczema, but even dullness, gray, dull, dry skin.
Yeah.
Anyone recognize this? It also contributes to that.
Yeah. Well, I think that would be like roughly half of America and most of this town. Folks that, seriously, a lot. I think people get used to their skin just not looking vibrant. And so it's just kind of, you get used to the dullness. So,
Correct.
It is what it is, but there's ways to improve. This is one of the ways that can help improve it. So, okay. So the first, toxicity buildup. Second, 2.
Number 2,
puffiness and swelling.
Puffiness and swelling. So a stagnant lymphatic system may lead to fluid retention. And this gives an overall bloated look to the face and the body. It can lead to chronic edema. This can happen. And when this happens, the face loses its contour and shape. So again, it gives you that bloated look. And when you can release some of that fluid, then you can see the contours, the definitions better of the jawline and the face. Fluid retention can also stretch the skin, leading to accelerated aging or the appearance of aging because the skin loses its elasticity. And we see this a lot with dramatic, quick weight loss. We see it all over the body, including the face. And, a lot of this is not necessarily just fat coming off, but fluid retention starting to release from the body. Because why? Because I would think you're starting to exercise, you're starting to eat better. And these are the things that support lymphatic flow.
Okay. Gotcha. So first was toxicity buildup. Number 2, puffiness and swelling that we just went over. And the third, lowered immune response.
So the lymphatic system is responsible for transporting immune system cells to areas where there is infection or irritation or perhaps a wound. And when our lymph is stagnant, then our ability to heal is compromised. Skin wound healing is compromised. And immune function typically lowers. So it gets harder to fight off, a common cold or, something really simple.
Oh, so yeah, people have the lingering cold that will never go away.
Correct.
Yeah, and part of your description there made me think of, our lymphatic system, goes throughout our entire body, but like a river system, people think about it. If you start putting a lot of dams on the river to control the flow, that's kind of akin to this in a different way. if it's not flowing very smoothly, there's blockages, it's slow, sometimes you just need that tune up.
You need that tune up.
Mm-hmm.
And the lymphatic system only flows one way.
Oh, good point. Very good point. Okay, so we did toxicity buildup, puffiness and swelling, and we just touched on lowered immune response. And now we're going to the fourth, one of my favorite topics, increased oxidative stress.
Yes, because when the lymphatic system is not efficiently removing metabolic waste from the cells, this creates free radical activity. That's very damaging to cells, and this results in accelerated aging of the skin, the formation of wrinkles, the formation of age spots. Although this can happen with or without age spots. A whole nother philosophy around age spots, not for this video, but also like skin laxity. And again, overall dullness of the skin, dry skin, rough feeling skin. This is all signs of oxidative stress.
Gotcha. So you mentioned it's important to take in more antioxidants in this case.
Yes.
And to get rid of the free radicals. And I'll just put in my pitch for I love my Nerf 2 Pro Tandem, which reduces oxidative stress because it makes a difference.
Absolutely, honey.
One of two things I won't do without. Right, Kit Kat? If he was not napping, he'd agree with me. So, okay, so that's four things. We did toxicity buildup. First, we did puffiness and swelling. Second, we did lowered immune response. Third. Fourth, we just went over increased oxidative stress. And so here's the fifth way that a stagnant lymphatic system can affect how your skin looks and feels, and that is nutrient delivery.
Yes. The lymphatic system helps our bodies absorb fats and fat-soluble vitamins. So fat-soluble examples of fat-soluble vitamins would be vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. And I'm just going to mention a few of these vitamins and what it does for your skin. So, vitamin A is known as definitely the skin supportive vitamin. Okay, it's also in skincare products known as a class as retinoids. And we use vitamin A as an antioxidant, but mainly to increase healthy cellular turnover. So vitamin A is very necessary for this. Vitamin D, I want to mention vitamin D because it supports healthy bones. And I won't say many times, all the time, bones are a contributing factor to accelerated aging. So when you think of the skin and the facial appearance, if there's any type of bone loss, because you're not establishing good bone mass, you may be vitamin D deficient, calcium deficient. This leads to, if you think about it, if you have bone loss, then the muscle that covers that bone is going to get flaccid, and then the skin on top is going to be affected as well. Vitamin D is really, really necessary as an anti-aging vitamin. And then vitamin E, I want to mention as well as a fat-soluble vitamin. It's a great antioxidant, but it also is wonderful to prevent photo damage in the skin. And vitamin E is naturally occurring in our skin's sebum. You can use vitamin E topically as a supplement. But it is one of those fat-soluble vitamins that I do want to emphasize for skin health.
Okay. And when you say fat-soluble, I mean, we're referring to like healthy fats for the most part, because you do need some healthy fats and for a lot of vitamins to be absorbed and properly used by your body, correct?
Yes, you need fat, makes it more bioavailable. The fat.
So fat can be good for you, folks. You need it.
It's good for you. Well, the right fat is good for you.
The right fat is good for you. Yes, yes. Okay, so then we went over those 5 things. What about how can we? What are some good tips? People have heard some of these before, but it bears repeating over and over to help remind people. some good habits. So how can we support our lymphatic system?
Well, some basic ways to support the lymphatic system. Number one is hydration. And I think a lot of people think that they're hydrated, they drink water, and they're still dehydrated. And there's many reasons for this that I won't get into in this video, but hydration is very important. Also, avoiding toxins or reducing your toxic exposure. We can't avoid toxins completely. That would be impossible, but we can reduce it through the choices that we make. So for example, let's change laundry detergent. Let's make it more natural, no fragrance, no dyes. Let's change the stuff we put in the dishwasher. That stuff, that powder stuff. I mean, these are just examples. Or let's stop using Febreze, to air out a room or prevent odors. Febreze is like the worst. And I was just talking to a friend of mine that we're going to be mentioning, but she said Febreze is in everything, even cat litter. Your little kitties that we want to protect, they're putting Febreze in cat litter. It's absolutely crazy. We were talking about this today. Crazy. Okay, so you want to reduce toxins. Of course, eating a clean diet goes hand in hand with reducing toxins. I mean, there's many food toxins out there. And we try to avoid this from accumulating too much in our system. Another thing is exercise. Exercise is really important for lymphatic flow. So
helps move things.
Yes, because as we discussed last week, the lymphatic system does not have its own pump, which is your heart. So you need things to activate it. You need movement. You need muscle contraction to get lymph to move. And a few other things I'm going to mention that are a little bit more outside the box. Maybe not a part of our everyday, but maybe things that we want to start thinking about and incorporating. And that would be dry skin brushing, lymphatic drainage massage, which we offer. I don't do the body, but we do from the head, neck, down to the chest area. Cupping. We also offer facial cupping, but you can get this done on your whole body as well. And essential oils. There are essential oils that are very supportive to the lymphatic system. Not mentioning them here because you'll just have to find out what those oils are. And so this leads into our lymphatic challenge that we're offering, brought to us by our good friend Candace at Synergy Wellness in Mentor, Ohio. Right, Jeff?
Correct. Yeah. And this is something she offers twice a year. We're collaborating with her. There's one coming up. The next one will be off in the fall. So if you want to do it sooner, and you do, it'll help you.
You should. You should.
Yes. We are. Join us. Have fun. May 19th. What's that?
Oh, you were just about to say. Never mind.
Yeah. The next one upcoming is the next month, May 19th through June 1st. It's a couple of weeks. It's a 2-week program designed to encourage lymphatic outflow. Outflow.
Lymphatic outflow.
And the benefits include some of what we've just talked about. Releases toxins, reduces bloat and puffiness. It can reduce cellulite. Hint, reduce cellulite. That should be a big one for a lot of people. It can improve immune response. It can decrease oxidative stress. It can improve the skin's appearance and support neuromuscular junctions and help keep muscles toned. So just the simple idea of helping your lymphatic system move better once in a while can have a lot of benefits that leads to helping with other things that you're doing. I mentioned elsewhere today, like, a lot of people, if you feel stuck, like you're on a diet or exercise program or something, you feel like you're stuck, this could be something that helps you get kickstart again, help start seeing the results that you think you should be seeing. This could be part of it. Your lymphatic system is not tuned up. This can tune it up. So once again, it's coming up. It's May 19th to June 1st. So we're a little bit inside of a month. But here's the great thing. a few great things. One, it's affordable. It's really affordable. Two, it's even more affordable for some new members. You can get 20% off this month, April. So in other words, you got about a week to if you're a new client of ours to get this extra bonus, 20% off. If you're here locally in Maricopa, Arizona, we're going to give you a complimentary dry skin brush. Carrie is. I was against it, but she wanted to do it, so bonus to y'all. And then, but you also receive some complimentary health coaching. There'll be a Facebook group that's designed for this, so you can be part of it. So, I mean, some great benefits. So once again, it's May 19th, June 1st, it's a couple of weeks. It's affordable. Some new members can get 20% off if you sign up in April. So take advantage of that. Even without that, if you're already a member or you don't get signed up in April, it's still really affordable, but this is a great incentive to take some action.
Well, Chad, no, if you don't sign up in April, they get 20% off.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah.
May, it drops down to 10.
Okay. Oh, so they still get 10. Okay.
Yeah, they're still going to get a savings, but it's just going to be less. And I do want to mention that the health coaching is going to be compliments of, again, our friend Candace.
With Synergy Wellness. Yep.
Synergy Wellness. She's a wealth of knowledge. So,
treasure trove.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. But if you have any questions, as always, you can, on the social media platforms, you can direct message us or go to our website. You see it down here, right down there. www.lotusevolutions.com. You can find our contact information there and reach out to us. But otherwise, we really encourage you to join us and do this lymphatic challenge, May 19th, June 1st. You'll thank yourself.
Yeah, Chad, did you mention to put a comment if they're interested? Just leave us a comment. Give us your contact information. Yeah. Somebody will be in touch with you.
Yeah, direct message us.
Or direct message.
Yeah, direct message us. If you put in the contact information, if you put your contact information in the comments, everybody will see it. So direct message those, or go to our website to get our the lotusevolutions.com to get our contact information to reach out to us directly. But otherwise, I think that's a wrap this week, Carrie.
Yep.
Okay.
Good points, Chad. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Yep. See you next week on the Lotus Lounge. Thanks for being here.